So I just finished Kid Mystic Enchanted Edition, and after about 10 hours in modern mode, I wanted to share my full review. I never played the original release back in 1999, but I was vaguely familiar with the gameplay because I sunk countless hours into Dr. Lunatic. In fact, on the Steam version of Dr. Lunatic, I've already racked up over 50 hours and counting. So, how does Kid Mystic hold up today, especially in its new Enchanted Edition? The big difference between Kid Mystic and Dr. Lunatic lies in persistence. In Dr. Lunatic, you start every level completely unarmed and have to scavenge from scratch. In Kid Mystic, spells and upgradable equipment carry across levels. It gives the game a sense of progression, and I found that especially fun. I still like Dr. Lunatic's system, but it's nice to have some variation. The skill system in modern mode, new in modern mode, was one of my favorite parts. Skill points are limited and upgrades are plentiful, which means you can't be a jack of all trades. Instead, you're encouraged to pick a path and really commit. Find that with the variety of spells available, and you get a surprising amount of customization for a game with roots in the late 90s. Energy spells have a chance to cast for free. Oh my gosh, that's actually really good, because when you fully upgrade that, that goes up to 50% chance. The fairy system was clever. Each fairy offers a perk but comes with a drawback, except at the very latest levels when they just come with perks. Personally, I didn't really use them much. I found the trade-offs not really worth it for my playstyle, but I appreciated the option. The rune system, on the other hand, felt underdeveloped. You could only equip one at a time, which discouraged me from experimenting. I picked one I liked and just stuck with it. The concept is cool, but I would have loved to wield multiple runes at once. An idea that could have elevated the system is maybe +1 max rune for each piece of the Armageddon sword you collect. Just an idea. I gotta catch the fairy! And I got my Air Lancelots! There we go, the Smarty Fairy. So, level up faster but lose some mana along with life whenever you get hit. The chapter themes were strong and gave the game a nice sense of variety. However, the overworld could have really benefited from a minimap. In Chapter 2 especially, I wasted a lot of time wandering through the forest trying to figure out where the last couple of levels were. It's the kind of thing that breaks flow and could have been easily avoided. I will say that I did appreciate there was an NPC near the shop, which is in the middle of the overworld, and she does actually tell you how many levels you still have to complete in order to finish the level. That was unfortunately not enough help. I'm too slow. One level I didn't enjoy at all was the Witch's Brew level in the swamp of World 1. The concept was interesting, but it felt poorly suited to Kid Mystic's gameplay format. Just the timing mechanics for cooking the ingredients, it just didn't mesh well with the rest of the game. There was another similar looking level in World 3, which is the Spooky Castle, I think it was, and I just avoided it entirely because I just didn't want to deal with it. It takes far too long to get the ingredients to then go up to the portion where you cook the ingredients, screw up by just a little bit, and now you have to restart the entire level. Just something that I just did not enjoy. I like the concept, but I feel like it could have been better executed. And 9 toadstools. Boil over the blue flame for 3 seconds, then simmer over green flame until done. Ridiculous, dude. The final boss, Bobby Khan, was almost a pushover. But I don't say that as a complaint. By the time I faced him, I was powerful, and it felt like the game had prepared me for that. It only took me 2 tries to beat him, but it felt earned rather than cheap. Hey! Now to see who's really behind all this. The sound design was perfectly acceptable. It gave me a nice wave of nostalgia since a lot of the effects were reused in Dr. Lunatic. The option to toggle between classic and updated music was a great touch. Both versions sounded great though, and fit the mood. Overall, I would absolutely recommend Kid Mystic Enchanted Edition. At $15, the price is more than fair. Modern mode alone took me 10 hours, but then there's Madcap mode, which is essentially a new game plus. Between the multiple game modes and the customization available through spells and skills, there's a lot of replay value there. If you've played other Hamumu games before, this is a must-buy. And even if you haven't, it's still good, clean fun. For me, it was a blast to play, and I'll definitely be coming back to it. I just have to say, way, I love so much how when you collect all of the orbs in a level, he says, I'm cool cat bad.
I'm cool cat bad.
Alright, I'm cool cat bad. I love it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this review. Stay tuned for more. I will see you next time, and you need to relax.